Welcome everyone. Welcome veterans. Michael? Oh, sorry, my fault. Welcome everyone to Owen J. High School's annual Veterans Day ceremony. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for your service to our country. This is our small way of saying thank you to all the sacrifices and all the gifts you've given us of freedom, of liberty, and the ability for us to live the lives we choose to live. So thank you very much for that. But could I ask you all now to rise for the Pledge of Allegiance and our national anthem. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight toward the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Company, parade, present.
Just want to say it's wonderful to work in a high school where one of the problems is it takes the choir so long to get off the stage. They did a wonderful job. Thank you, choir, very much for that conversation. Our next speaker will be Dr. Will Stout, the Owen J. Superintendent of Schools.
And everyone may be seated. So good morning. I'm Will Stout, Superintendent of the Owen J. Roberts School District, and I'm honored to welcome you to our high school today. This is always one of the days that we enjoy as a school community, and for me to look out and see so many familiar faces that come year in and year out. So thank you for being here today. Today we have the privilege of coming together on Veterans Day to show our respect and appreciation to the brave men and women who have served in our nation's military. At this time, if you are able, I invite all current or former military members to please stand and be recognized. Good. Please stand and be recognized. Thank you. On behalf of the Owen J. Roberts School District, our students and our staff, and our leadership team, I want to offer our most sincere gratitude for your service and sacrifice on behalf of our great nation. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you for serving as an example for our community, and thank you for serving the United States of America. Before you depart, it is my sincere request that everyone here takes time to show their support and appreciation to all who have served yesterday, today, tomorrow, and beyond. Our veterans form the backbone of our country and our community. In addition to their military service, these men and women serve as teachers, mentors, leaders, and essential workers. They are parents, grandparents, friends, neighbors, brothers, and sisters to our community. We are indebted to you for your service. Thank you to everyone who made this event possible. Thank you to all of you that are in attendance this morning. And thank you again to our veterans and their families. You have our eternal gratitude and respect. And now it is my privilege to turn things over to our high school principal, Mr. Stephen Kohler.
Good morning, everyone. Today we come together as a community to honor the brave men and women who have served our country in the armed forces. On behalf of the entire Owen J. Roberts High School community, as well as the larger district, I would like to welcome all of our veterans and their families to our ceremony today. In addition to our veterans, their families, our students and staff, I also want to thank Pennsylvania State Senator Katie Muth and Pennsylvania State Representative Paul Friel for joining us today for our celebration. I want to begin by offering my most sincere gratitude to our veterans gathered before us today. Whether you served in times of conflict or peace, domestically or abroad, your service shows all of us what it means to live a life committed to a purpose larger than oneself. That purpose includes the defense of freedoms that people in other places are not afforded, and that we sometimes here take for granted or forget. Veterans Day provides us with an opportunity to step back and recognize your sacrifice, your life of purpose, and encourages all of us to live in your image. I would also like to take a moment to recognize the family members of our veterans gathered here today. My grandfather spent his entire career in the Air Force, and I know the sacrifices made by my grandmother, my mother, and my uncle as part of his service. For all of our family members of veterans gathered here today, I thank you for the role that you played in supporting our veterans in their service to our country. Lastly, I am thankful that we have an opportunity to host this ceremony in our school today. Not only does this event serve as a deserved tribute to our veterans, but it also serves as a learning opportunity for all of us who are gathered here today. It is important that all of us understand that our freedoms and democracy have stood tall because of people like those sitting among us today. We must learn from their commitment, integrity, and courage if we are to ensure that our freedoms and democracy persist for generations to come. We must be willing to stand for a purpose larger than ourselves and our own self-interest, and answer the call to do what is right in service to our community. In closing, I want to recognize the members of this school community who make this event possible. I want to thank Mr. Schwenk and Mrs. Hendershot for making this event a priority, for putting in hours and hours of organization, and for giving it the importance and dignity that it deserves. I want to recognize one of our own veterans, Senior Chief McCulka, who leads our NJROTC unit with the support of Mr. Frampton, and is helping to guide our next generation of leaders. I want to thank our choir students under the direction of Mrs. Urillo for providing our music today. And lastly, I want to thank all of our student participants gathered around the room, and to our student speakers and volunteers. Today provides a great opportunity for you to showcase your talents and helps our guests to see what our next generation has to offer. At this time, as we continue our ceremony, I would like to invite the NJROTC Color Guard to step forward to perform a tribute to the Armed Forces.
Maestro Jack Everly, our orchestra and military choruses perform the Armed Forces Medley. Whether here or watching at home, if you're able, please stand when your service is presented. The United States Coast Guard.
Thank you once again to the ROTC. They do a wonderful job. Thank you guys very much. Our next speaker is Jake Buchanan, the president of the Roe Kappa Social Studies Honor Society here at the high school.
All right, good morning. As I was just introduced by Mr. Schwenk, my name is Jake Buchanan, and I am the current president of the Roe Kappa.
Kappa, part of the Social Studies National Honor Society. I'm incredibly honored to be part of this Veterans Day celebration, and I welcome you all to Owen J. High School. I want to start by saying thank you all for your service, but just that does not seem like enough. I want to say thank you for your sacrifice. I want to say thank you for your commitment. I want to say thank you for allowing me and all the kids around the country to live a life of freedom and safety. I want to say thank you for being the backbone of the United States. I want to say thank you for being a pillar and a role model for everyone around you. So, thank you on behalf of us all. Being a soldier is no easy task. It takes heart, courage, bravery, care, kindness, discipline, toughness, selflessness, and so much more that goes beyond just words. It takes a rare man or woman to have all of these characteristics and to be able to apply them to the world around them. Even though just 6% of the U.S. population is made up of military veterans, your impact and influence is so much larger than that. With my time, I wanted to share a bit about my grandfather, Alan. I never had the privilege of knowing him, but I do know of him through the stories that my mom and her family share. Shortly after high school, Al joined the United States Army, where he served his country. He was stationed in Anchorage, Alaska. He absolutely loved his time in the Army. It shaped him into the man he became. Someone who would give you the shirt off his back and open his home to you, even if you were a complete stranger. He was a fixer of situations and someone you would always want on your team. His mother would always say that, if he had not been a soldier, he would have been a pastor. Above all things, he loved his family and he loved his country. He was the quintessential soldier and veteran, just like all of you today. Thank you to the soldiers in this room. Thank you to the ones that came before you. Thank you to those currently serving. Thank you to the ones that gave the ultimate sacrifice of their life. And thank you to my grandfather. Have a wonderful Veterans Day.
Our next speaker is the high school student government president, Vanch Agarwal.
Good morning, everyone. As previously introduced by Mr. Schwenk, my name is Vanch Agarwal, and I'm the executive president of the Owen J. High School Student Government and a student here at OJR. Thank you to all who have joined us today, especially our honored veterans, their families, and our distinguished guests, including Senator Booth and Representative Fruit. Today, as we gather here in our school auditorium, we pause our usual routines to do something far more meaningful, to remember and to give thanks. Veterans Day is much more than just a day on our calendar. It reminds us of the courage, sacrifice, and strength of those who have served our country. Across many generations, American service members have protected our freedom. They have faced hardship and uncertainty for something greater than personal gain and recognition, the belief that liberty and democracy are worth defending. At Owen J. Roberts, we often talk about leadership, responsibility, and service. But today, we see those ideals in their purest form. Veterans are the living example of what it means to put others before oneself. Your service teaches us that leadership is not about authority, but integrity and responsibility. When I walk through our hallways and see students in ROTC uniforms, or hear stories about alumni who've gone on to serve, I'm reminded that patriotism is right here in our school and community. Some of our students have family members who served. Others might one day serve themselves. But no matter who we are, we all benefit from the example our veterans set, to stay strong through challenges and to be selfless. Students at our schools have only read about war in textbooks. We do not know what it is like to endure the weight that our veterans have experienced. But we can express our gratitude, we can express our respect, and we can choose to honor their legacy through our words today and our actions going forward. Freedom can be very easy to take for granted, but our veterans remind us that it's something that is earned and protected by real people with real courage. As the next generation, it's our responsibility to live up to that example, whether that means serving in the military, volunteering in our communities, or simply standing up for what we believe is right. By practicing these values, we honor our veterans by carrying their values forward. To all our veterans here today and across the nation, thank you. Thank you for your courage, service, and unwavering devotion to our country. You remind us of the best of who we are and of the responsibility we all share to protect the freedom we all follow. On behalf of the students, faculty, and staff at Owen J. Roberts, we thank you for your service.
Our next speaker will be Pennsylvania State Representative Paul Friel.
morning, everyone, and thank you. This is one of my favorite events of the year is to come here on Veterans Day. As a former Owen J parent and former school board member, this is one of my favorite buildings to come back to here, so this feels like home. And, I want to thank everybody who's gathered here today to honor our veterans. My dad was a Marine and a Vietnam vet, so I grew up understanding what that service looked like and what that meant to him personally and family. So to each of you, thank you. And I also have the honor of doing it on behalf of the 26th District and our community, and thank you for your service. So Veterans Day is a time that we often pause and recognize all the men and women who've served the United States. These are the people who've put their lives on hold with their families and have done sometimes at extreme personal risk to themselves to protect our country and our freedoms and our way of life. Many of our veterans are ordinary people who have just done extraordinary things. And they came from small town and big cities and all kinds of backgrounds, but they had one thing in common, and that was belief in something greater than themselves, belief in our country and our community and in service. We often see the American flag here, and it's a symbol of the sacrifices that our veterans have made. Their service reminds us that freedom is not free. It's earned, it's protected, it's passed down through generations of dedication. And so, I would say as students and teachers and community members, I think we can honor that not just with our words, but with our actions. And that's by being kind, being present in our community, and looking for ways to serve something other than ourselves. We serve our community, much like our veterans have done to give us this opportunity to be here today. And so it's that spirit that you all have given us that we need to continue forward and to honor those freedoms you've given us by being engaged members of our community and that torch of democracy that they've all handed to us. We have a responsibility to live up to that. And so thank you all for your service and what you've done for us and for our community. And we appreciate you and we celebrate you today. You're all members. Thank you.
Next, we will have another presentation by the high school choir. This is the song for the unsung hero. thank you again, choir. Our next speaker will be Cadet Lieutenant Commander Jael Mendenhall, the NJROTC Senior Officer.
Good morning. My name is Jael Mendenhall, and I'm the commanding officer of the NJROTC unit. From the entire NJROTC unit, thank you for your service. It is an honor to hold this ceremony to celebrate your bravery and sacrifice. Something that I've realized throughout my 4 years in JROTC is the incredible commitment and dedication that comes with being a part of the armed forces. I am reminded every time I make sure my uniform looks perfect, every time I go through the drill card as precisely as possible, and every time I have an early morning practice. These are just small glimpses of the daily lives of the men and women who defend our freedoms. There have been times when I've taken for granted the many freedoms that I as an American am provided because of the sacrifices of every veteran who raised their right hand and swore an oath to the Constitution. These incredible men and women gave up their personal freedoms that are so often taken for granted. They give up their ability to choose what they wear, where they live, and even the manner of their speech. They are willing to leave their families and risk their lives for the country they love and believe in. Veterans are the backbone of our country. They are our family members, neighbors, and leaders. They are the courageous men and women who believe so strongly in the American dream that they are willing to sacrifice their lives so that every person in this school, state, and country can live in freedom. I stand here today as a grateful student who every day can wake up and choose who I want to be, what I want to believe in, and how I want to live my life. I cannot express my admiration for each and every one of you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you, and I hope you have an amazing day today on Veterans Day, as well as every day for the rest of your life, because you deserve it.
Over the course of the last year, there was an idea among some of us here at the high school that we have a lot of tributes in this building for a lot of great people who've done great things for the school district, and it's really representative of how awesome this community is. What we did not have, and to our unfortunates, we did not have a tribute to our veterans, to the people who served from Owen J. High School, from Warwick, from Norco, like my grandfather, who was a Norco, North Coventry High School alum. And so a few of us worked to resolve this. And the key person here was Mr. William Crowell and his engineering students. When presented with the idea to create a plaque to represent Owen J. Roberts alumni who have served in the military, he and his engineering students took it upon themselves to build it in-house. So they designed it, they built it, we had some different samples, they came up with some different ideas, and what we're going to display today, what we're going to unveil today, is the Owen J. Roberts Veteran Alumni Memorial Plaque, which is going to go up here in the building. The idea being, going forward, as we go through each year, we'll add more names to it. We'll reach out to the community, we'll try to identify members of the community who want to be recognized, and we'll try to identify and to recognize all of those veterans from the Owen J. Roberts community who should be represented and acknowledged here in this building. So Joe, if you will. So again, we will display this in the high school. Like I said, years on forward, that's the names to it. We'll put this into the LGI too for the luncheon, so you can take a look at it there as well. Okay? And again, the high school choir with another selection. the high school choir. Thank you to the NJROTC and everyone who helped with this event. Thank you, veterans, for coming today. Again, this is just our way of saying thank you to you and your service. We will now have the luncheon in the LGI. You can please process out the back doors of the auditorium to the LGI for the luncheon. And again, happy Veterans Day. Thank you for your service and have a wonderful day. All right? Thank you.